Hello there, this is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. This is one I've had for a little bit, but with new releases and then health elements and that kind of thing, I have fell off of the YouTube wagon, so I'm trying to beg the YouTube algorithm for a little bit of mercy here. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this camera around and take a closer look at today's quick review. And on the turntable we have Newage's rendition of Sideswipe, also known as Warrior Dick. And all puns and jokes aside, this thing looks really awesome. I hope it doesn't let me down when I get out of the box. I've had Sunstreaker for a long time, and then this was the last of that crew. Also to form Autobot Spike and stuff and things. And let's just go ahead and take a look at that. I love that callback to the G1 stuff right there. Wish Hasbro would do this, you know, and do it with style, as Jazz would say. But let's get him out of the box and see how cool the Newage Sideswipe really is. Here is Sideswipe out of his plastic and cardboard prison, along with all of his accessories. You get a set of fisticuffs that you can use to better grip the pistol, which is nicely painted. Looks just like it does in the cartoon. You have his shoulder cannon. Far cry better than anything that Hasbro has released for the standard default stuff. You got a jetpack that he uses in that one episode, and if I'm not mistaken, David can also, the Optimus in Newage, can use this jetpack. And then you get the thing he chisels jet fire out of, the ice in that one episode, plus you got some pile drivers, because one's crunched and one's not crunched, and so you get that action that he's busting through the earth. And of course then there is that absolutely beautiful Countach, and this thing looks spectacular. You got the pinwheels there. They did the faux insides, I guess, to make it thicker like the profile of the real car there, and then you see the back there. And it's only when you do the comparison with the Magic Square, what I'm trying to talk about there. Sorry. Pollen's been really bad. You can see stuff just falling into the air today with the wind being stirred up. You got thicker back tires there on that back end of that one and stuff. And then you got a side profile. This is the 2025 Magic Square rendition of him. And then you go to the front profile and you can see where Newage has got the more accurate. They didn't paint those white for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on there. And then you got a top-down view of the car. And once you get there, and like I said, the Newage version just kind of like knocks this one out of the park. This is an old, based off an older Magic Square model. I wish they would just redo it and give it the same love that they give like Six Shot there. And then the only other thing that you need in car mode is his Lambo brother Sunstreaker. And this is the sports kits, and this is not, but yeah, very beautiful, very awesome to have both of these guys together at last. And I think I transformed that right. But this is even better than what we grew up with when it came to G1, guys, just to be totally frackin' honest. This just gives me goosebumps, and I really am super pumped to finally complete the Lambo Brothers for Newage and awesomeness. I do got a red alert downstairs. I don't think they ever did a Sunstreaker in Magic Square. They just got to get back on the job. Let's get this guy over to robot mode and take a closer look. And here is Newage Sideswipe in his robot mode, looking spectacular, guys. I got his rocket shoulder mounted cannon all ready to go there on his shoulder. He got him in his pistol there. Of course, with these hands, which they do, you know, pack those hands back in, and I hadn't gotten off the sprue. I'm just going to leave these on there because that is what these will actually transform back into the car mode. The fist will not. It'll just get in the way. And you can take them off, but I mean, I don't like doing that kind of stuff. So there he is, looking really awesome. The details are great. The paint work is exceptional. The faux chest kind of reminds me of the DX9 kind of stuff or whatnot I've seen online. The articulations, like all of the, you know, premium, you know, Newage articulation. I mean, you got some ankle tilts there. You've got that much in the knee. You can kick up that far. You might be able to get some more depending on your bend in the back and the ab crunch. You can go backwards some for, I guess, flying poses and whatnot. You can get the full band damage, the full Mr. T, because they just engineer this stuff so magnificently, and I've got it coming apart there all the way around at the waist. Spinning bird kick, getting ready. I'm so pumped for the new, Street Fighter movies and stuff. You got upper shoulder swivel. You got, I'm gonna do the other arm. Oh, there goes the pistol, and you got all the way around the wrist, the thumb, and the fingers do articulate, but that's for transformation definitely, or you can tell people to calm down or wave high if you want to. So there's that. So anyway, this will articulate back that way, this will go that way, and you get like a punching action if you need it there. So it will do double, like that much in the elbow. Really, really freaking awesome. And for sake of flight, you can look way up like you can usually do with these. Really, really awesome. And speaking of flight, you got that jetpack that you can add on here. It can friction on, and you can have flight if you so desire, and that's just your little 360 of how that looks all together. So then, like I was saying, you can take and make him fly up and away if you desire to, just like that. You can add back your shoulder cannon wherever it got to. You can close this up and have it on there, but I don't ever remember seeing him do any of that. Maybe Ironhide, it looks like Ironhide a little bit there when you do it like so. I'm gonna try to put this in the other hand. It's probably gonna be a major fail because, anyway, these hands are not very good for gripping, and maybe I just don't know how to manipulate them fully just yet. Everybody else got this. I got this 2 months ago as well, but I just got around to reviewing it now. So anyway, stuff you can do, things you can do. Looks really, really awesome. You can get some really good action pose with him, and it doesn't want to really do that hand very good, but anyway, there you go. I just really wish that the other hands would be able to fit back into the vehicle mode, and that's why I didn't change them out. Let's get some comparisons going on here. Here he is with his Lambo brother Sunstreaker in the Newage variety. So you got William and little Richard there. Here he is with the Magic Square Sideswipe, and they both kind of did their own little thing. This is an older figure, based off an older figure, but I think it's like the actual second revision that was released in 2025 that I got. It has the animated colors there, but on the headlights it's got black versus the white, and that's kind of a little weird. Love my Toy Hacks labels on there. They kind of just, I say this is more of a toy accurate version, and then this is more animation accurate version, and this one's articulation is not as up to top notch, and that's weird because Magic Square usually has really good articulation. And I mean, it's older Magic Square. They just and just like then it just separated a little bit there. They kind of fell down on the job when it comes to some of the other blockier characters and whatnot. But it's neat how Newage kind of, they didn't do the same shifting in chest thing like DX9, which is they partner with them, if I have any connection to that right. But I absolutely love this version of Sideswipe, and he was one of my first Autobot Warriors. My brother got Mirage and I got Sideswipe. I'd rather have the Diablo versus the IndyCar any day of the week. It's a better robot in disguise, if you call it Diablo in disguise. Oh boy, let's get this guy into some final thoughts, guys. Final thoughts on Newage Sideswipe. This guy is spectacular. I absolutely adore this figure. I love that you get all those little itty bitty bits and the pile drivers and stuff and things, though I'll probably never use them. I just like to keep it the default stuff, and especially since those hands will actually transform back into the Countach and look really, really awesome. The car mode is spectacular. I love that they went with more of an animation look for both Sunstreaker and Sideswipe, so they didn't look jarringly out of place. There's many other renditions of them. I need to go get the other, like Tiger Tracks and the G2 colors and all that stuff, and because this guy's a lot of fun. quality is put into the engineering of this stuff like this, and it shows. And I just, at first when I did this and I saw it, you know, reviews and pictures, I thought this was egregious, but it's not as bad in hand when you do get it there. I kind of do wish it would, you know, narrow on up just a little bit more, but this thing is really, really freaking awesome. I highly recommend, if you're a fan of the Legends and mini masterpieces, this is just another one of the mini masterpieces to add to your collection. You get another limb of the Autobot Spike, and according to Streak Shooter, that's not done just yet because I think we're lacking some weapons. So I'll wait until I get all the pieces of Autobot Spike, and then I will assemble Newage Frankenstein at a later time. I'm not even sure who's going to have the extra bits, but hopefully it's been going on for 2 years now. We've been slowly collecting. I can't remember all the figures that you got. I think it was Sunstreaker, Wheeljack, Trailbreaker, Hoist, and then now Sideswipe. So I don't know who the other one is that's going to have it. Maybe it'll come with that Wreck Guard, but that doesn't make any sense. They had them with G1 characters, Season 1, Season 2 characters, but we'll see how that goes. That's about going to do it for Sideswipe. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. I did get this from ShowZ Store. They have great prices, fairly quicker shipping from China these days than something being bought within the United States. The mail system is so screwed up right now. I'm still waiting on some new Hasbro stuff to come in, and that's a bit frustrating that you get stuff from China quicker than you can get it from Orlando, Florida. Alrighty guys, y'all have an excellent week out there. Stay safe. Thank you for sticking with me around this long. Till all are one. All.